Good day, everyone. I'm meteorologist Adam Kolpak. Outside of the smoke and haze, actually, we're not having much going on here, at least across our area. There are a few high clouds passing through, but not a big deal. It still is hot, or it was hot today in Medford, but not as hot as it has been overall. The forecast, though, we're looking at right now, just wanted to show you a visible satellite loop. You can see, wanted to outline where the smoky areas are here in the circles, and also the wind direction, or at least where the smoke is blowing towards. We've got a west and northwest wind, so a lot of the smoke is heading off to the east and southeast. What this means is we're going to be dealing with more smoky air here in Jackson County, also into Josephine County, Siskiyou County, and even into Klamath County. You can see some pretty good smoke that's moving off to the east there from a lot of these fires. And it looks like late at night and during the morning hours, that's probably when we're going to see the worst air quality, because the wind's going to start to diminish, and then a lot of this smoke, unfortunately, can settle into valley areas, and that's when we expect the lowest air quality. Speaking of air quality, we've got an air quality alert in effect for much of the area right through Monday morning, 11 a.m. So smoke from numerous fires will cause air quality to lower to unhealthy levels at times. What this means is if you have some health issues, it's probably best to limit your time outside, especially during the really smoky air. We also have a red flag warning in effect for the higher terrain above 1,500 feet in Curry County, also into Josephine County, as winds are going to kick up overnight tonight into tomorrow morning out of the north and northeast. This is an offshore flow. It's also going to help warm things up locally, potentially at Gold Beach, better chances down towards Brookings, and also with lower relative humidities from that northeast wind from 20 to 35%. That's not good. This is a dry situation, again, mainly above 1,500 feet. Wanted to show you the upper air pattern here of what's going on. We've got an upper level low off to our northwest. Here's where the real heat is, just off to our south and southeast. This upper level low is going to carve out a little bit and then move off to the northeast. It's going to keep our temperatures less hot overall for tomorrow. I expect highs in the 90s, not 100s, at least here in Medford. And then towards the weekend, we may see more of this heat start to build up, especially Sunday, Monday into Tuesday of next week. So that means we'll have highs back into the 90s and 100s. The wild card here is the smoke and the haze. If we get some more dense smoke, it'll probably keep these temperatures down across parts of the area. Our lows for the coast, generally in the 50s, closer to 60 down towards Brookings. And our high temperatures tomorrow, generally in the 60s and 70s, into the 80s around Brookings and Harbor. The wind will still be a factor this evening. It may calm down a little bit, but it'll still be out of the northeast, especially inland areas of Curry County. Then it kicks up again for tomorrow with some more sunshine in the forecast. As we move inland, low temperatures generally in the 50s and 60s. Your highs tomorrow, 80s and 90s. I have 59, 94 for Medford, 56, 92 Mount Shasta City. Areas of smoke and haze continue tonight into tomorrow. The wind out of the north-northwest, 10 to 20 miles per hour. For tomorrow, diminishing this evening, and then east of the Cascades. Areas of smoke and haze continue tonight, also into Friday. The wind out of the north-northwest, 10 to 20 miles per hour for tomorrow. Lows in the 40s and 50s, a little bit cooler up towards Chemult. And your highs in the 80s and 90s. I have Crater Lake at 51 and 72. Your 7-day forecast here for the Rogue Valley. Highs generally in the 90s. We start to heat up a little bit more the end of the weekend into early next week. Lows generally in the 50s and 60s. We'll still be dealing with the areas of haze and smoke. At times it may be locally dense. The same deal also for the Klamath Basin, but temperatures will be a little bit cooler with highs in the 80s and 90s. I've got a slight chance for a late day shower storm Saturday and Sunday. Your lows in the 40s and 50s. For Mount Shasta City, highs in the upper 80s through the 90s. Hazy, possibly smoky conditions at times on Friday. Slight chance for a late day shower storm Saturday and Sunday. Lows in the 50s to around 60. And for the coast, temperatures generally upper 40s through the 50s and highs in the 60s and 70s. It may end up being locally warmer, though, around Brookings and Harbor with that Chetco effect.